Okay, just come back from the Tottenham Marseille game, and wow, what a game! What an atmosphere! As you can see, it's raining, which is typical London. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to go to the game, let alone a Champions League game. My brother kind of surprised me on Monday, saying to me, do I want to go to the Tottenham Marseille Champions League game on Wednesday? So, because he managed to get tickets, and obviously you're not kind of going to say no. So yeah, I went, and let me say that the atmosphere there was absolutely great. Every time I think I've been to the stadium maybe 3 or 4 times now, and each of the times that I've been there, the atmosphere has kind of been really great. It feels like a completely new experience. Every time you go there, you're totally amazed of how big the stadium is, and then the fans and from all walks of life and races and genders and ages just come along to see to see Tottenham play. So that was great. At first I was a little bit not frightened, but they do a bag search there, and then one of the stewards told me that I wouldn't be able to take my bag, which is in there, which it was a Star Wars bag, and there's no leaving it. I paid good money for that. Well, got it in itself, but because I'm a type 2 diabetic, I carry like glucose on me, obviously, just in case anything happens, my sugar level is dropping. So they let me, I was exempt, so they let me in with the bag, but they still looked in there, and then they checked to see, because basically they don't let you in there with alcohol, and then obviously I just let them open up and smell it, and then it was just, I basically just had the apple juice in there. So the first half was actually kind of really average. I don't know what, Tottenham, their possession was kind of really bad. The Marseille side had more possession, but weren't really threatening on the goal. I don't know why that the Tottenham players kept giving away the goal, were giving away the ball bizarrely enough for no apparent reason. I mean, I thought that was a bit strange. They were just doing really kind of sloppy passing in the first half, and then the Marseille players were doing their little theatrics, where they were just rolling over the floor and kind of trying to time waste. And their goalkeeper in the first half, apparently I was told that he's played for Tottenham before under the Poch era, but he was just time wasting. And then what I found really kind of strange is that the referee was turning a complete blind eye to it, and he booked a couple of things in the overall game with a couple of the Tottenham players, which, you know, sometimes these referees don't just let the game flow. But yeah, as I said before, players were kind of giving it away. Kane missed a few chances or was acting a little bit selfish. Son, I don't know what was going on. He kept giving away the ball, which the last few games it's been unlike Son. Now, I know, to me, his confidence is a bit down and everything, but I think he just needs to get a goal or a really good game where he can just tear apart. And I think once he does that, Son will get his confidence back. But he's still a great player. Just going for a bad patch. I actually thought Emerson Royal was actually really good. Now I know a lot of people don't rate him, but I actually thought he puts in a workman performance. But as I said before, the first half, nothing much happened. Marseille had more position on the ball, and as I said before, Tottenham were just giving away the ball for no apparent reason. Anyway, the second half got on the way, and my brother and his friends were there, and then I think they went to go and get pint. I didn't go because obviously where I was, it was a little bit steep, and so I've got problems with my knees, so having to, it wasn't worth me kind of walking down. So took in the half-time entertainment. Then they had Basinga, who used to play for us, who we got from Newcastle, and they showed his goal that he scored in the Champions League when he was playing under Harry Redknapp, so that was kind of cool. Second half, Tottenham were a little bit better. They were still a bit sloppy in giving away the ball. Marseille got a man sent off, which to the laughter of the crowd, who were really kind of enjoying it. And then obviously eventually they ended up bringing on Kulusevski, and to me, I'm surprised he didn't start, but you know, maybe they're saving him for Man City on the weekend. And he was he made a difference, because again, he's quite quick and being able to shield the ball and beat players just by sometimes just running out of more of them, just by beating them with skill. And that to me made the actual difference. And then, as you know, Richarlison ended up scored the first goal. Forgot which minute. I think it's during somewhere in the 70th minute. And then, so it was really great to see him score, because obviously he got a goal chalked off the other day. And you know, there's been a lot of players, well, not players, fans, questioning whether or not Richarlison was worth the money. And to me, I think he is, because considering how much you would have to pay for a striker these days, can't really kind of complain. He gives us a little bit of an extra cutting edge. And then once we have, just imagine having Kane, Son, Kulusevski, and then him all firing on all cylinders. Tottenham would be absolutely lethal. And then he ends up scoring, a second goal, bagging a second goal for the night with a diving header, and then ended up putting it to the back of the net. And to me, of all the players that I wanted to succeed and score and prove everybody wrong about him being a Tottenham player, to me, that was kind of really great, seeing him perform and then score 2 goals in the Champions League. I kind of had this feeling that he was going to, you know, bring something to the table in the Champions League in this game. And then there was a little bit of argy-bargy where apparently somebody whipped out a West Ham scarf or flag, I don't know what it was. And then the next minute everything kicked off. They were throwing plastic bottles, and then they had to call in the actual police in there. And then eventually somebody ended up setting off a flare. So that was unique and interesting to see that kind of happen. But as before, the Marseille players were they were just in the first and second half, just rolling around, and then as if they've been shot with a they've been hit with a tank or something. I don't know. A lot of that for me probably was time wasting and theatrics, you know, and that kind of spoiled the game a little bit. But we managed to see out the game and then get a 2-0 win, which was kind of really, you can't ask more than that. Richarlison bagging in 2 goals, clean sheet, and then at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, pretty much all the games I've been to where it was the last couple, 1 or 2 at the White Hart Lane and this new stadium, Tottenham have actually won all their games, so I don't know if that's a good omen. Obviously on the weekend we've got City, so that's going to be incredibly difficult. Of all, last season we beat them twice, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as that, especially when you've got Haaland banging in goals for the Premiership and in the Champions League. So it's going to be very difficult in handling him. And then we stayed behind for a beer, and then they had a sing-along in the ground, which was kind of really great. I did upload some of the videos, so maybe I'll upload those to YouTube so that people can see. Obviously I can't get copyrighted in that because of obvious reasons, so I'll upload those videos to my YouTube channel if you want to see it there. But yeah, overall really enjoyed the Tottenham game. Yeah, I'm kind of really pleased of the win. So as we'll roll on against City, I mean, again, that's going to be a tough game. It's really interesting as to who they're going to pick for that side. But yeah, really happy, you know, that I actually got to. Really happy that I got to go to that game, because I wasn't kind of as well expecting to go to a Champions League. So I've been to a UEFA game, I've been to a Premier League game, and now I've been to a Champions League game. So I can honestly say that that's kind of made, that's one of my achievements in life. But the only thing I probably would need it, before the icing on the cake, would be a Carling Cup game and an FA Cup game, and being able to see those two, and that would be the split ice on the cake, and I could die happy. So yeah, that was my overall thoughts on the game. I mean, overall it wasn't kind of great, but we got results in the end. So roll on to the next team. So anyway, hope people enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care. Bye for now, and stay